65 until saving 65 math until last, you should definitely be able to do tax-free equivalent yield on 65. You should definitely be able to do current yield. Conversion price, no, it's the conversion ratio, and that's low probability. But yeah, you should be able to take the conversion price and be able to do it. I would add to your list, Jeff, total return. I'd be prepared to do total
Exactly
return.
what I was thinking. Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking? Anything?
Yeah.
By the way, the other ones, Jeff, where I think people get hung up on both 65 and 66 in categories called analytical methods, is on the ones like discount cash flow and present value, internal rate of return, all that other stuff. It's mainly inputs. It's not can you actually do it. So I would add total return, and then I would be prepared to know the classical balance sheet equation, Jeff. The classical balance sheet equation, that's math I'd know. I would know working capital. So I know a couple balance sheet calculations, current ratio, acid test ratio, debt to total cap. And then I think the highest probability, and Brian looks like he agrees with me, is total return. So Brian, is that kind of what your thought is?
That's exactly right. Now, again, I answer this question every single day, 14 times a day. When it comes to the Series 65, you're going to use a calculator no more than 5 times. The textbooks, I know, the practice questions make it feel like there is a ton of math with a ton of math formulas that are fairly complicated. On the real test, that is not the case. You will not use a calculator more than 5 times. You will not pass nor fail because of math.
That's right. And people go down the weeds and it kills them, right? Because you spend all kinds of time you could be spending on other things.
I blame the textbooks for that.
I do too. And then Brian and I also agree, Jeff. One more point we would add to this is, surprisingly enough, we don't think a lot of times, people overestimate the math to the stuff that they should be able to get, like, disclosures and unethical business practices and those other areas. So there's a lot more target rich environments, I guess is what I would say, versus the math.